What's going on, YouTube? Silent Ninja finally back, ready for some more Yu-Gi-Oh! I changed the hero deck around a little bit. It's no longer Bubble Beat, but now it is Hero Gates. So let's jump right in and start this bad boy. First, obviously the main one, Elemental Hero Stratos. You have to have him in any hero deck that you run, even if it's Destiny Heroes, because if not, you're stupid if you don't. Next, 3 copies of Elemental Hero Alias. It's my light monster, well, one of my light monsters. Next, 3 copies of Elemental Hero Bubble Man. He's the water guy of the main deck. Last but not least, Elemental Hero Voltic. I run 2 of him because he brings back banished elemental heroes when I inflict damage to my opponent, and I have gotten his effect off quite a few times, so he's in there at 2. I'll never run him at 3. Might take him down to 1 eventually, but we'll see. That's it for the monsters. Moving on to the spells. 2 copies of Urgency Call to add heroes to my hand. Next, 1 Reinforcements of the Army, since most of my monsters are warriors except Voltic. Next, 2 copies of Hero Lives. My friend Black Wingmaster 48 finally convinced me to put one of these in because my draw power wasn't the greatest. So he's like, put one of these in. Now it's like an extra monster. I was like, alright, whatever. But yeah, I've added that in, so it works out pretty well. It does half life points, so it's not really a downside to it. Next, 2 copies of Terraforming to add field spell to my hand. And speaking of field spells, there they are right there. 3 copies of Fusion Gate. So I could obviously fusion summon for my heroes. So 3 copies of Fusion Gate. Next, I run 3 copies of Miracle Fusion, because I do still have heroes that go to the grave. And for the heroes that do get banished, 1 copy of Parallel World Fusion, so I can bring them back. The only downside is I can't special summon any more that turn, but that's okay. Usually when I do that, it's usually close to being over. Alright, next, 2 copies of Super Polymerization. I side out a 3rd one just in case. I took this deck to locals just this past weekend, and E-Dragons beat me top 8. But I did get rid of Draco Sack when he had him on the field with my sided in 3rd Super Poly, so that worked out okay. But I still lost, but that's alright. I still did pretty good. Next, Smashing Grounds. I usually take that out just in case I need the 3rd, Super Poly. Next, you just got your basic ones. 3 copies of Mystical Space Typhoon, Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, and Monster Reborn. So that's it for the spell lineup. A bunch of those guys. And last but not least, the traps. 2 copies of Dark Rod, the Solemn Duo, Judgment and Warning, and then Bottomless Trap Hole, Fiendish Chain, Merit Force, and Compulse. Compulse is the one I would definitely get rid of, like for different traps if I have to. Like if I know they run Starlight Road when I use Mirror Force, I'll take out this or even the Mirror Force itself and put in like a D Prison or something. So I'll probably when I side out cards, I usually do that. So that's it for the main deck. 40 cards, no more, no less. Next, for the extra deck, I run 3 copies of Elemental Hero Shining. That hasn't changed. Next, another thing that hasn't changed and nor will, 3 copies of Elemental Hero Absolute Zero. He is I think so, other people think so, he's a very broken card. Anywhere he leaves the field, anytime he leaves the field, even if it's removed, back to the extra deck, anything, blowing up the enemy's field, blowing up the opponent's field, it's gone. Say bye to the monsters. Next, Elemental Hero Great Tornado, have all monsters attack. Gaia, target 1 monster, have his attack, and he gains the attack of the monster that he halved. Next, finally, got a Elemental Hero Escorido. So, well, I mean, I had him a while ago, but I haven't been doing videos. But I pulled him out of the star pack. This is the star foil. Beautiful. I was so happy when I pulled him out. And thanks to my friend DJ, he got me a Elemental Hero Nova Master. This one was just impossible to find. And every time I found somebody with one, they didn't want to trade it. So I'm like, wow, that's so stupid. But he eventually got it for me, and I traded him for it. So yeah, thanks, DJ. And that's it for the fusions. Next comes up first, my favorite Xyz monster, Blade Armor Ninja. I love him. He's the best ever. Next, Heroic Champion Excalibur. Run one of him. Popple Operative, Maystroke, and Utopia. Utopia, he's pretty good. I mean, I like all these guys. All these guys come in handy. Very good. I mean, when I don't if they throw a face down, I don't know what it is. Popple Operative will fix it. Flip the face up. He's got a monster with 3,000 or more attack. Excalibur will take care of him. He's got too many monsters that are low attack. Blade Armor will take care of him. You know, all these guys. I love these guys. They're the greatest ever. And actually, all my extra deck, I love them. I wouldn't change this for the world. And I'll always use my heroes. My heroes, I love them to death, I tell you. But that's it. 15 extra deck, 40 main deck. That's all my cards, all of them, every single one of them. Heroes, monsters, freaking spells, traps, everything. So, comment what you liked about it. Like. Dislike, I guess, if you want to dislike it, but I think, how can you dislike the heroes? Everyone loves the heroes. Like, comment, subscribe. Go to Blackwing Master 48's channel. He's also got plenty of deck profiles on there. He actually has his own build of elemental heroes, so check that out, and I'll see you guys later.